Hi, this is Lynn Baber. Today's video is about a topic everyone is familiar with, and that is judgment. Something we hear about frequently is citations to Matthew 7 verses 1 and 2, which is judge not, lest ye be judged, and by the same measure that you judge others, you will also be judged. And compare that to Ephesians 4 verse 15, speak the truth in love. Now, we've all heard those, and we've usually heard those in ways that might not have been the most helpful or the most constructive. So there's something I just want to bring to your attention today as we look at these. Today at Bible study, someone mentioned that the most hurtful things that had been said came from other Christians, someone that you think you might be able to count on that would be understanding and speak the truth in love, where comments often are, I'm just being discerning, and so I need to tell you what you're doing wrong. Well, there's something I'd like you to think about when it comes to this issue of being discerning. In my mind, and check the scriptures, discerning is a mirror activity. It's something we're to do when we're looking in the mirror. We are discerning about ourselves. We have to be discerning in what the Holy Spirit teaches us. We have to make sure that what our truth is aligns with the truth, which is God's truth. In Matthew 7, 1 and 2, judge not lest ye be judged, here's something most people haven't thought about, that there is not only a proscription against judging people, and actually there isn't, it's a caveat, which is you can judge people, but if you do, remember this, that whatever you do can be done to you. There is a concept that's very prevalent in most religions and most cultures, and pagan and otherwise, which says when you have a very strong wall of protection that keeps all of the onslaught from the outside from reaching you, you can be secure behind that shield. But if you decide to put an opening in the door, open a window, or stick something through so that you can take a pot shot at somebody else, whatever opening you put in your own protection can be a place of vulnerability for something to come back and bite you. So remember, you are not to judge others unless you want to open yourself up to God looking at you sometime in the future and saying, remember how you judged? Now we're going to apply that to you. And also discernment. Discernment is an activity that is self-directed. It is not directed at other people. And when you speak the truth in love, remember that love is other-directed. It is not about me. If I want to do something in a loving way for someone else, it has to benefit them. And it can't just be the benefit of my opinion. So judge not lest you be judged. Once you do it, you have put an opening in your hedge of protection that makes you vulnerable to attacks coming back. Discernment is a me first. Look at myself. Make sure that I am discerning about what I'm doing, not necessarily about what you're doing. And speaking the truth in love is God's truth, and it has to benefit the other person to bring them closer to Christ, which is the second half of the verse. So, be warned. Judging is imperative. Judgment is important. It's part of wisdom. But if you don't do it correctly, you create a vulnerability for yourself, an accountability for yourself. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. I'll see you in the next video.